Generic greetings and welcome to Fashion Police Squad. Today's beverage is a very nice peppermint tea. Lovely, lovely. So welcome to Fashion Police Squad. This is an arena shooter which also has an utterly ridiculous premise. We are part of the Fashion Police and have to enforce fashion laws and rules, I guess. It sounds a little bit oppressive, but obviously it's a stupidly light-hearted take on on the genre of going around meeting different enemies and having to defeat them with various tools, methods, and weaponries and ways. Yeah, you cannot really talk about this game with a straight face. It's not normally something that I would check out, to be honest. I've been aware of the game for some time, but no, it's not really something that's in my wheelhouse, shall we say. But I was sent a code, so it's not a sponsored video, but I was sent a code, and I thought, yeah, sometimes it is good to check out things outside of, perhaps not my comfort zone, I think that's the wrong term, but rather things that are not usually genres I look at, and I'm pleasantly surprised. I've been quite enjoying it for the about an hour and a half that I've played, so I'll jump in and show you a little bit of it. It's not really something that I understand is usual for the channel, but I also like to draw attention to things that I think are just generally well made, and this seems to be that. Anyway, over to continue and to my save file. I'm going to select the mission, and I'm going to select a mission that I've done previously. So mission 4, for example. I've done the first 5 missions and attempted one of the challenges before my computer crashed doing it. So you have like amount of swag you've collected, the crimes on the map, and secrets as well. So we'll start this one and we can outfit our officer there. So dress to impress. We're going to go with the swag team outfit, a perfect outfit that makes you take less damage, and we've also got extra flashy, start with 20 extra swag. Also the fanny pack fanny pack on the front there. Yeah, that swag and health level cap increased by well, capped out to 120%, so there you go. Quick rundown of the UI. There ain't much. On the top left we will have our objectives, which is usually go to a place and enforce the law, and yeah, it's like Dread via Taylor basically. Anyway, FPS is Fashion Police. There's our really cool car. Yes, everything's very colourful, as you may imagine, apart from when it isn't. I guess there's, believe it or not, there's a whole storyline that's going along with it, like being very beige and grey, and we have to sort of defeat that. And yeah, I'm not going to spoil the story. Even if I was going to spoil the story, it's totally ridiculous and something I've not really been paying too much attention to in all seriousness. But yeah. We've got the objectives on the top left. We've got the health and our swag, which is like a damage reduction on the bottom left. Our fab bar in the middle, it's like our ultimate little charge. And then on the right hand side, it'll show you our weapon slash piece of equipment that we're holding. So you've got the 2-die-4 elite, and this is basically a shotgun slash paintball gun, which sprays, as you can see, loads of different colours there. And some of the enemies will need to be hit with this one. You've also got like a ray as well, where you can sort of beam off certain enemies. And then you've got this sort of machine gun thing here, which, as you can see, I love the detail in it. It's like an old Singer sewing machine, but it fires like buttons and pins and all these sort of spent cartridges, for the lack of a better term, like bobbins and pins and stuff will come out the side of it. So yeah, anyway, we also have a belt which we can use to whip onto these poles and give us a bit of speed, and then zip over here, and there we go. Let's collect up some of this swag, which gives us armor. Then we're just going to swing along here. Yeah, doing pretty good. And oh, there we go. And then last one, and yes, so we got up to the top here, and this is like a secret area. There's several secrets on each of the levels, so you just have to bear that in mind. Let me just go ahead and skip that, and we'll open this up. So this is where we meet an enemy, so let me just whip that, and we can get some more swag. And we've got this enemy over here, so they're coming towards us, and we can have a look at them, and they're flinging, yep, they are flinging explosive briefcases. Now, this guy is got an ill-fitting suit. You obviously get introduced to different enemy types as you play, and one of the sort of selling points of the game is that you have to use specific weaponry and techniques to defeat each individual enemy. So this guy, we can hit them with the colour shotgun thing all we want, but it's not going to do anything, and that's denoted by the health bar at the top not going down and the cross to say, nope, that's not working. So ill-fitting suit. And there's, believe it or not, a weird logic to it. Like, for example, ill-fitting suit, we can use a sewing machine to fix an ill-fitting suit. And how do you talk about this game with a straight face? Anyway, Looks like they are now nice and, yep, all tailored up, so job done. We've got YouTube, now without dislikes. An actual reference to YouTube. There are dislikes in YouTube still, but you can't see how many dislikes there are. The creators can, I can on my videos, but, yeah, there's loads of them. And, and yeah, it's just a thing they've done, so nice little reference there. This guy here, who has got baggy trousers and is using his electric addiction stick to fire some smoke trails at us. Let me just go ahead and whip, and that's the way to defeat them. And now it's Bubbles. Very nice indeed. Okay, we've got Tony Dillpicker, YouTube, Sans, Googie. Yeah, there's loads of brands and like fashion things that they've got reference to, and you know are taking a good pop out, which is all good. Let's deal with those, and we'll go around here. Obviously, it's a game where you obviously can speed run. I'm assuming that there will be people that do that. These guys seem to be really happy with the way we've dealt with them. And now we're going to feed... Ooh, we've got another enemy. This is the Karen. So, suspect spotted. This is codename the Karen. Fashion crime is an ill-fitting dress. So, without any much thinking, we can just go quickly over to the sewing machine and deal with them. The Karen is quite a difficult enemy, actually, because they can fly and they use... They basically use like pepper spray and spray down on you and fill... They can fill an area and quite fast with pepper spray. It will slowly damage your health. When they get close, you also spray as well. Anyway, let's go over here, and we've got a bit that's closed, but we can go to there and whip that open, and now it's open. This is a sort of hydrant that you can grab colour off it. Once that bar is full, it's essentially like an ultimate mode. So let's just stick those. Yeah, it's fine. So small mocktail, increased health, and then we've got some other stuff as well. There's a Karen, so we're going to deal with Karen there. And where are they? Oh, there's Karen back here who's doing that spray that I mentioned, and it's going to fill this arena quite fast. I'm going to try and find the other Karen. You don't want to get too close because they will spray you. There we go. Let's go into here and take care of you. Take care of you. Another Karen. Let's pull back. Rainbow Six Siege training in its prime here. Pulling back, holding an angle, then doing a bit of pre-fire before they land. Excellent. There's Burberry. Brilliant. And then we'll go up here, and oh, we've got another Karen, and we've got these guys flinging the briefcase as well. So lots of ill-fitting suits. Let's deal with those first because they're pretty quick. Try and deal with the Karens. Oh, there's multiple Karens now. Trying to work around. Don't need to reload this, which is an advantage. Also, the enemies as well on each stage, you'll get like a little marker above their heads to say where they are, and you can see that through walls, so it just gives you a nice little bit of clarity there. Let's grab onto this and swing up and over. And grab that, and let's go this way. I'm guessing you could skip a lot of this stuff if there's no barriers to entry. Let's just swing over here and pick up that, and that's Burger Fling. Very nice indeed. And up the top. Can we go up the top? We can go up the top, so we don't need to go down the bottom. Let's go ahead and go strong whip. Ah, no, just missed it. So you can do a strong charge on that whip, and it'll get them. This guy's on a scooter, and we're going to have to use our sapping function here. And there's them now done. That's fine. And we now have a full charge on this as well. I actually don't know. I can't remember what the fashion crime... How can you say some of these things with a straight face? I don't know what the fashion crime for these guys are. They've got like... They're on like a scooter, pull the phone when they're sort of, air quotes, cured. But I don't know what the crime is. Was it something to do with shorts? I really don't know. I must confess, as a self-confessed shorts guy who believes that shorts are acceptable in any circumstance. Birth, deaths, weddings, funerals, abdications, christenings, work, casual, whatever. It all depends on the colour and the length of the short. I do find the prejudice against shorts in the game to be, well, it doesn't sit right with me, and I do feel personally attacked, and I'm currently seeking legal action against the publisher. So, we've now come up to a fountain, and we have another enemy type. This time, it is the tourist. So, suspect spotted. Fashion crime, socks with sandals. I mean, each to one's own. I don't do that, but yeah, fair enough. Let's switch over to this gnome. So we've got another type of weapon, which is like a gnome grenade, and you can fling it, and it steals their socks. What I like is that you can prime it, so you can put it on the ground, and it will just sort of like head around, which is pretty cool. Like it'll run to the nearest target, so you can sort of prime a couple of these by like just flinging them like that. Oh, there was actually an enemy over there. Did I get him? I don't think I did. These guys got really good range as well. There we go. The ones with those. Oh, we've got a couple up here. So I'm going to fling a couple up there. That guy's going to... Let's see. Didn't manage to vapors, but we've got that. So we've got a small mocktail up to full health. Let's get round. Oh, there's a thing there, is there? Is there a way? Oh, there must be a way around. I must confess, sometimes it feels like we should be able to whip onto those. I don't know whether it's distance or me just failing to mouse over it, but yeah, it is what it is. Let's get a couple of those, the extra swag, and we'll head into here, which will have... Oh, we've got a couple of different types of enemies, so I'm going to fling them to them and switch over to that one. We'll drain this off. That shouldn't take too long. That's now drained. A couple of other enemies over here. Lots of Karens. A couple of Karens, actually. Or is it just the one? I think it's just the one Karen, followed by the ill-fitting suit guys. So we're just going to use our Singer sewing machine gun. Don't know if that's the proper name, but we've dealt with all of those. It looks like we can get in there, but I bet we can't. Because we've got spikes on the top, so... Yeah, I don't think we can. Anyway, let's go ahead and deal with... all manner of enemies. Let's swing onto there, and yes, we managed to get to here, and then we can jump across and get to that one, and oh, we found another secret. Brilliant. And head down, a couple of mocktails, and we need to go here. There's another ill-fitting suit guy. This is another stage, so I'm just gonna quickly go around and see if we can deal with this one, then two. That's wrong type one. Maybe the weapon switching could be a little bit faster, but you know, nothing game breaking at this stage. Reload, reload. You can have that and that. Wrong one. You can do that one. And that should be it. Yep, cool. And that's that stage done. Right, to downtown, and that was probably a speed run. I don't know if it was. Obviously, I'm skipping past a lot of the text. And now we get an end sequence that's like a runway catwalk type of fashion show thing, and it shows the type of suspects that we've seen. And there we go, mission complete, and it's going to open this up. It's the patrol ball, and there you go, dapper, dashing, bombastic, very nice. So what have we got? Time taken 9 minutes 48, crimes solved 52. Ooh, swag, I only got one swag left on the map, and one of the sequence was not found as well, which is a bit of a shame. Okay, so that was one of the levels there. What I'm going to do is jump off this and go for maybe as a challenge stage that I've not yet completed. It's going to take us to mission 5, but we don't need to do that. There are bosses in the game as well. One of the bosses, which I think was called Boss, you know, Hugo. Let's go for mission selection. Yeah, so I think they were very grey, so you had to use the paintball gun. Then eventually they'll pick up loads of the ill-fitting suit guys. You have to shoot those because, like, yeah, like armor essentially. It was as daft to describe as it is to play, but it was still a pretty good boss fight. Anyway, tiny socks with tiny sandals. Let's go on a roll out on this one. So this is slightly different. We've got, instead of baggy suits, we've got tiny socks with tiny sandals. We've got guys with ill-fitting tops, and we have to use the secondary on this sewing machine gun. Oh, actually, we've got a couple of those. Let's fling those over there, and then up here, and dealing with those. And there you go. So these guys are going to sort of they jump around like that. What you have to do is use your secondary to sort of bag them up like that. There you go. It locks onto them as well, and you can then deal with them as you've seen there. So this is now done. I don't know if there are any secrets in this. I really don't know. We've got you to bows. We've got, I think, the funniest one so far, which is where is it? Yeah, Tony Dillpicker. Yeah, if it's not punny, it's not funny. Let's just see if we can deal with these guys. Oh, the grenade actually gathers both of them. Like, it nets both of them, which is, that's pretty good. Oh, is someone still here? They drop like a suitcase, I think. Oh, it just says CV. Okay. let's get in here. And, oh, there's someone got right up there. Let's see. Oh, what a shot. I wish I was like that with grenades and siege, because otherwise it would be a lot better. Less fumbles. Come on, can we get them? Can we get them? Yeah, we've got them. Okay, so we're going to grab onto that. Grab onto that. Grab onto this. And totally mess it up. Cool, yeah, that's fun. Let's just go with them. No, let's more of these. So 1 and then 2. Really low on health, actually. Should be able to get them. Yep, they're grabbed. There we are. A couple more of these. 1, 2. Gonna net them. Stay away from that. Yeah, ball's been grabbed. And job done. I haven't really spoke about like the effects or the sound much, but yeah, appropriate. This is probably the best way I could describe it. It works, doesn't it? It does work. I do like the 2D, 3D sort of vibe that we've got going on. Right, let's see what we've got around here. Fashion police, yeah. Let's just fling those up there. Clubwear. Or club slay, right. You have that. And oh, loads more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just keep flinging these around. I'm taking those out first because they don't seem to have any range on the they don't seem to have any range on the flash. Got that one. Got that one. Oh, a couple of ones nabbed there, which is good. Oh, brilliant. That's good, that's good, that's good. Just need more health though. Because it's a challenge, I don't know if we're going to get much. There's loads, and I'm getting penned in. Wouldn't have thought with the tone of the game I'd be getting stressed out over it, but it is quite a hectic shooter, obviously. I should really be swinging around more. Come on. Really missing them here. There we go. That's got them there. That should be the last of them. I think so. And that's that sector clear. Challenge complete. 3 minutes 41 seconds. Yeah, I think it's more swinging. I mean, it's difficult to really talk about the game with any authority because I've only played about the hour and a half. It's well outside of my usual thing I'd play, so I don't have much to compare it to. Feels like the grappling should be a little bit maybe more forgiving because sometimes you really have to look at it and get within that precise sort of distance. Perhaps maybe a bit more forgiving. Weapon swap maybe a bit faster. I don't know. But other than that, there's nothing I can really point and go, oh yeah, that's bad. The opposite. I've been really enjoying it. It being utterly ludicrous as it is. But yeah, that's been a bit of Fashion Police Squad. Not something I would normally look at or even buy, but I've sent a key. Thought I'd give it a go, and I've enjoyed it. Don't know if I'm going to be playing to the end, but yeah, it's got merit. It's fun. It's quirky. It is what it is. If you like what you see, by all means, feel free to check out the link in the description. As I said, not a sponsored video, but I was sent a key. And, yeah. It's good to try things outside of usual genre. Even if this video gets like 3 views. But, there you go. I hope you have enjoyed this little look at the game. If, yeah. If you want to check it out yourself, links in the description, as I said before. And we will call it there. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully it's been, if nothing else, a bit of a laugh. Take care. Comments in the comments and generic partings.